The salawat is sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi. We love the Prophet, his companions, and his family. He was a mercy to the worlds and humanity, and not to love and follow him, that is insanity. It's sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi. We love the Prophet, his companions, and his family. He was a mercy to the worlds and humanity, and not to love and follow him, that is insanity.
Subhanallah.
It's sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi. We love the Prophet, his companions, and his family. He was a mercy to the worlds and humanity, and not to love and follow him, that is insanity. It's sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi. We love the Prophet, his companions, and his family. He was a mercy to the worlds and humanity, and not to love and follow him, that is insanity. Now if you want it, I got it. I'ma give you this knowledge. I send salams and salawats upon the greatest of prophets. We say Mustafa and Ahmed, two other names he was given. He was the walking Quran, and then his grave he still lived in. Now Abu Bakr Siddiq gave all his money and wealth to the Prophet and the Ummah, and left none for himself. He sacrificed his whole life, and just for that he was brave. He was always there for the Prophet, just like the date in the cave. Who fed it Ummah for root? They all the sheikhs and walis. Nobody heart was much braver than the heart of Ali's. When they wanted him dead, he went and slept in his bed, and before he broke his fast, he made sure others was fed. Imam Zain Abidin was the beauty of Deen, and before you go to sleep, pray that you see him in dreams. He was the son of Hussein, who bled truth from his veins. The Prophet gave him this name. May Allah bless his grave. We saying it's sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi. We love the Prophet, his companions, and his family. He was a mercy to the worlds and humanity, and not to love and follow him, that is insanity. It's sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi. We love the Prophet, his companions, and his family. He was a mercy to the worlds and humanity, and not to love and follow him, that is insanity. Before any action is done, yes, we make the intention. While I'm making my wudu, yes, I'm making repentance. I wash my face, then my hands, then my head and my feet. I'm praying that my ablution is protection from heat. Now I stand, I bow, prostrate, and I sit. I thank Allah Ta'ala for all of the blessings I get. A thankful heart, a thankful tongue, never take it for granted. The salat starts when Allahu Akbar is chanted. You know I know that he sees me, knows what my needs be. I know my prayer is working if it purifies and cleans me. It starts with the takbir. Go and read the tafsir. Praying I'm a better person than I was last year. We should never talk much, but the heart walks much. Hold my liquor beads in my hand with a soft touch. We should never eat much and should never speak much. I'm hoping that the Prophet himself will come and teach us. It's sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi. We love the Prophet, his companions, and his family. He was a mercy to the worlds and humanity, and not to love and follow him, that is insanity. It's sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi. We love the Prophet, his companions, and his family. He was a mercy to the worlds and humanity, and not to love and follow him, that is insanity. My tongue is Quranic, my deen is Islamic. Sayyidina Habibina Abimina Muhammad. My tongue is Quranic, my deen is Islamic. Sayyidina Habibina Shafi'una Muhammad. My tongue is Quranic, my deen is Islamic. Sayyidina Habibina Shafi'una Muhammad. My tongue is Quranic, my deen is Islamic. Say peace and salams, more peace upon Muhammad. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is the last one I'm going to do, and it's called Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Sallam. See, if you got a crew, you better tell them Allah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Sallam. See, if you got a crew, you better tell them Allah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Sallam. See, if you got a crew, you better tell them Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See, if you got a crew, you better tell them Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See, if you got a crew, you better tell them Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See, if you got a crew, you better tell them Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now I'ma rock a jam by popular demand and talk about the greatest blessings ever known to man. Salat and salam on the man and his fam, and he's the biggest reason I became who I am. Iman to Islam to Ihsan to Quran. I'm sticking to the plan just as long as I can. The pen in the pad, always good, never bad. We have a chain of learning and we call that Islam. The poet and the teacher on the right, I'm the preacher. Peace be upon your soul, is how I got to reach it. In my dreams I hope I reach it, and you give me the see her advice about my life and show me how to be a leader. A mercy to the people, yes you are the Allah. The best of the creation, say Allahu Akbar. You're brighter than the star cause your reality is light. You're the master of the prophets and you didn't read or write. Yeah, see if you got a crew you better tell them I love sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See if you got a crew you better tell them I love sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See if you got a crew you better tell them I love sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See if you got a crew you better tell them I love sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The reason that I came was to come and say the names of Hassan and Hussein and the family which they came. The way of I debate, that's the way I know the straight spread love, not hate. And to meet them I can't wait. See the prophet's daughter Fatima, our women need to follow her. The reason that I honored her, because the prophet honored her. I'm a scholar warrior and that is not a joke. If you wanna know my proof, I use hadith of the cloak. See the peakness of his eloquence displays his intelligence. The people of his house, it's my job to keep them relevant. Never being hesitant to represent the hot. It's the city in the gate and the door is never locked. Never been afraid to say it, follow, say it, not obey it. The meaning of Quran and hadith, they will convey it. Good manners, they display it in the physical and spiritual. The isma and mirage is among the prophet's miracles. Yeah, see if you got a crew, you better tell them I love sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See if you got a crew, you better tell them I love sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See if you got a crew, you better tell them I love sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. See if you got a crew, you better tell them I love sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Habibi wa sallam, love and respect them. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Habibi wa sallam, love and respect them. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Habibi wa sallam, love and respect them. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Habibi wa sallam, love and respect them. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Subhanallah, mashallah. Jazakallah khair, Brother Shaheed.
Barakallahu feek. Thank you. Keep us in your dua.
Inshallah.